This is a database right here where we have exactly 257 websites that we've generated, and it probably took us, I don't know, 10 minutes to generate all of these. If we click on these websites, we'll see they all have different services, they all have different color schemes and information. Well, that's funny, they both have the same color scheme. But if I keep opening up, see this one is dark with a red accent. They have unique branding info, and it's all generated based on this company's previous website fully autonomously. Okay, let's talk about how that happens. Now, you might be asking yourself, first of all, why does this matter? Why do you want 257 websites that are different but actually the same? And the reason is super simple. It's for outreach, okay? Because now what we're doing is I have a friend, John Tanner Worthington. My bad, Tanner. I might have forgotten your last name, but I'm working with him. He's cracked at cold email and Clay. This is the software that we're using to scrape all the necessary data, feed it into our generator, and then we can cold email these businesses and say, "Hey, I saw that your website could use an improvement. Here, we built you a brand new one. Do you want to check it out?" And our response rates are going to be so much higher than a typical cold email where like, "Hey, do you want a new website?" And we're just asking, right? We're not providing any value. And with this, we can actually provide value. We can cold email like crazy. And if you're already thinking about how this might be useful for your business, even if you're not in the same niche as these websites are, I'm going to leave a link below the like button where you can actually book a call with me and Tanner and talk about this system and if it might help your business. So now let's get into how this works. What we're going to do is I'm going to come over to our scraping database. I have a list of 20,000 auto detailers in the US. This might be like half of them in the entire US. And what we're going to do is I'm going to select these 100 rows right here, and we're going to run it, and I'll tell you how this works, okay? So let's go row actions, run rows. And what this is doing is I've scraped this data before. So we already have stuff like their phone number, address. And now what we're doing is we're having an AI agent go to their website, and we're going to pull out information like their Facebook URL. So these companies, it's just a Facebook link. And okay, this might not be the best example because a lot of these don't actually have websites, but we'll still get some generated. So it's going to pull out their Facebook, their website, like the email that we need to send the cold email, their Instagram, their Yelp. And then once we have that kind of basic information, so we can put that on their website, we're also going to scrape stuff like the color scheme, so the background, so we can replicate that on the new website, as well as their primary brand color. So the AI is actually going to like take a screenshot of their website, pull out the primary brand color, and then we can use that to generate the new website. Then all we're doing is we're looking at some of the services they do so that we can put the same services on the website as well. And if we keep scrolling over, you can see these are running, and we are going to get our response from my API where we're actually creating we're so fucking cherry, meaning we've taken this input and now we are running the process. And now if we come over to our workflow platform, what we can see is if we refresh the page, we can see some of these are executing, some of them are queued up and they're going to start soon. And basically what this is doing, this is taking all that data from this table, like information, and we're feeding it into more AI prompts to correctly format it so that we can feed it into the database. So let's come back here, and if we click on one of these, I mean, we're running a bunch of them at a time, so it's going to be a little bit slower, but we're generating, like you can see, we're generating which images and video to use for the background. We're choosing which primary color this should actually be based on the color code that we extracted from their website earlier. We're generating some branding to put on their website. And then if we come back to our callback database, which is where these websites are being pushed to once they're finished, we can see 901, 901. So we've got 3 coming through so far. And we can see, now a lot of these people have decent websites, okay? This one's, it's kind of outdated looking, but I guess it could be worse. That might not work at all because that's not even our niche. And then what's this? Jesus. Yeah, this could use an improvement. So if we come on over to the new website, we can click on this link, and it's going to open up. I don't know why it shows dark as the color scheme, the background. We can easily change that. But as you can see, it pulled out what services they do, and it's putting it into this brand new website for them. and all we're going to do is cold email them and say, hey, do you want this new website? And yeah, that's basically it. This is only 5 minutes. I thought this video would take longer, but yeah, as we can see, these bad boys are pulling in. Let's see. So a lot of these are airing out because basically we don't have email addresses for a lot of these contacts. And if we don't have an email, for us, there's no point in getting them. For you, maybe there is a point if you're just going to cold call instead. But yeah, we got a response there, and these websites are being generated as we speak. And yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I probably got into this. It's been like 3 minutes, and we've generated, I don't know. You know, for the title, I'm just gonna clickbait you, and I'm gonna put 261. So get clickbaited. But yeah, that's really all it takes. Literally, we're using Clay. Again, Tanner is the Clay master, but we just select these rows, we hit run, and everything works just off the spot. So if you're an agency, this product is going to be really good for agencies, especially once we build out this API so you can just feed in their old website and we process everything for you. But then you can get a website generated instantly for you, and you can show that to a prospect on a demo call to increase your closing rates, collect more cash up front, you know, whatever you want really, or if you want to run your own web development agency, or if you run a web development agency right now and you just want to get more leads through cold email. Yeah, there's a lot of uses for this. I'm pretty proud of it. So make sure to book a call below if this is something you think could help your business, or if it's something you're even remotely interested in.